Hey Keto Clan, it's shopping day. So we are here at our local Walmart. I figure I will do this at 4 different stores, 4 different levels of prices. You know, Walmart's definitely on the low end. Let you see what we will be able to get that is keto friendly, and go from there. So here we have some fresh guacamole. Now this holy guacamole stuff, I actually really like getting this. I actually get that spicy one. If we take a look here, alright, we got 9 grams of fat, 3 net carbs, 6 total carbs, okay? And that's per 1 mini cup. Now with avocados, I really don't count the carbs all that much. But in this particular case, you do want to, because there are other things in there. There are tomatoes, jalapenos, stuff like that. Okay, so there's that. You got the Sabra guacamoles. That's all good too. And then you have the fresh guacamoles that they make. Any guacamoles, definitely, you know, go for it. That's a lot of really good fat for you. Avocados. Onions not so much, tomatoes not so much. The lime is actually good. Making your own guacamole without the onions and the tomatoes is actually a really good thing to do. Our fruit, definitely not. You don't want to add all those carbs. Your peppers, cucumbers are okay. Just keep them in moderation. Now your romaine is actually not too bad. There's a lot of nutrients and stuff in there. Okay, your iceberg lettuce, it's worthless. It's water. If you're going to be eating something, get spinach, maybe the romaine. You're definitely doing a lot better. Spinach is absolutely something that you want to have a staple of your diet be. There's smaller boxes. I always get the big one just because I go through so much of it. So that's going right there. The rest of this stuff I tend to stay away from. Let's see what this sweet kale is. Okay, so what you want to look for is obviously your total fat. That's 14, that's good. Your total carbs, 14, that's not so good. That's most of your carbs for the day in a single cup serving, so this is not something that you want to be getting. And let's see if we can't figure out why. Oh, it's got the poppy seeds. These Brussels sprouts are usually pretty high in carbs. Oh, cranberries. Right there. That'll do it every time. So that's definitely something that you don't want to get. Now, we already know that fruits are typically a no-go because of how much sugar is in them. But what about vegetables? So a lot of these are vegetable rich, right? So this is the Green Machine. Now, Green Machine does have some fruits in it, like a kiwi and stuff like that. Let's see, we got 63 grams of carbs because we got 53 grams of sugar. So we're definitely not going with that. And it's probably just a good idea to stay away from all of that stuff. Here is one of the few things that I actually like to pick up when I could find them in a store. They are a little expensive, but these are called Wisps, or pretty much any type of cracker that that's made from just cheese, right? Gluten-free cheese crackers, you are doing good. We got 1 carb per serving here, right? Per serving, we got 1 carb. That's not net carb, that's total for that one, right? You got your barbecue, which usually you have to stay away from barbecue because barbecue has a lot of sugar in it. You're looking at 2 total carbs, total, right? That is absolutely phenomenal. But they are just a little pricey, you know, $3.50 per one, you know, a little over 2-ounce bag here. But it is definitely something that I recommend if you can afford it. Ground beef. Ground beef is something that, well, essentially you want to eat a whole lot of. Now, the traditional American diet would have you say that this is better than this. But that is simply not the case. This 80%, if you look at it, there's 22 grams of fat, right? 9 grams of saturated fat. But your 73% lean has 30 grams of fat, 11 grams of saturated. This is a better deal for us. Alright, so onions, really any root vegetable you want to use in great moderation. There's a lot of sugar in those. Garlic, eat garlic until you can't eat garlic anymore. Garlic is great, go for it, have fun. Again, tomatoes are a no-go. Squash, any of these, you know, your squashes, you should be good. Just make sure you watch your portion size, watch your portion control. Potatoes are absolutely a no-go. So much starch, it's a good idea just to stay away. All right, Keto Clan, so now we are at Sam's Club, and we're looking at the avocados here. Anything that you could get in bulk that actually freezes well or actually stays fresh for a while, you definitely want to get in bulk. As you can see, that is a much better price than what we were looking at Walmart. Now, because we're getting more avocados here, we don't want to get them super squishy, but you do want to get a little bit of squish. All right, now we got tortillas. These right here, the Olay Extreme Wellness, are actually really good if you're doing net carbs. I'm not going to get these because I am trying to go with total carbs instead of just net carbs, but in this particular case, you see we got 11 dietary fiber, we have 15 total carbs, so that means per tortilla you're only looking at 4 net carbs, and you got that 1.5 grams of fat. They actually taste really good. I have used these a lot in the past, so this is a good place to get them with that twin pack for $5. All right, when looking at meat, what you've probably always been taught is to go with something that doesn't have a whole lot of fat on it. But there's a couple of things here. You get something like this with this rib of fat, okay? Something like this with this big piece of fat right there. It's going to taste better, and you're going to get more fat, which we definitely need. All right, so I just came across this probiotic keto variety snack pack. Let's go ahead and check it out here. Let's see what we got. So the probiotic keto snack mix, you're looking at 15 grams of fat, not too bad. 4 grams of carbs. If you're going total carbs like I am, that's a little higher than you'd like it, but if you're going net carbs, that is definitely not too bad. It's 2 net carbs. And then the probiotic coconut keto mix, which I'm assuming is the other one in here. Yep, there's 2 different flavors in here. You're looking at 14 grams of fat and total carbs 9. That's a lot, but your dietary fiber is at 5, so it brings it down to 4. So I don't know. I mean, that would be something like if I could just get the keto snack mix, I would be all for that. I wouldn't use the coconut keto mix. It's less fat, higher carbs, and I just don't think that it would be worth it. So I'm not going to be picking this up, but I hope this gives you a good idea of just because something says keto on it, you definitely want to still take a look at everything and make sure that it fits within your personalized keto diet. Here's another thing that you guys can get. These are fully cooked rotisserie chickens with the skin on them still. This is a good source of fat and protein. I'm going to be picking one up right now. Alright, here I found a little gem, spinach artichoke dip. This is really good. So we got 9 grams of fat and 2 carbs. That's not bad. Only 3 grams of protein, so it won't push you over your protein limits. I'm definitely picking this thing up. So at the Sam's Club here in Las Vegas, they have these pre-seasoned, pre-wrapped pork loin fillets. They're wrapped in bacon, which is awesome. They're really good. I've had them before. And then they have these bacon and cheddar cheese stuffed pork chops. These are always real good if you don't have a whole lot of time to cook and season up your own stuff. You could just throw these in the oven and go with it. Before you pick up anything like this, though, check your nutrition facts. Make sure that there's no hidden carbs in there anyway. Alright, if you're a fan of ranch dressing, you know, your club stores are definitely a good place to do that. The Hidden Valley Ranch I found has the best combination of macros and stuff. And then you could get your real crumbled bacon. This is awesome just to add things to a salad or anything else that you're really eating without having to spend time to cook more bacon. And then these guys. These guys are one of my favorite things to snack on. Just take one of these and a piece of pepperoni and just eat. It's great when you need a snack. These are the same as those wisps that we found over at Walmart. You know, you got 12 grams of fat, 1 carb per 20 crisps. So I'm definitely going to be picking up a couple of these today. And this is the end of the grocery haul. I ended up picking up some butter, some blueberries, some cream cheese. We did end up getting some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. That was absolutely fantastic. We got some of that meat that we were talking about. And we went to a nutrition store and picked up a pretty decent supplement that I'll do a review on later. So if you guys enjoyed what you saw here, please hit like, please hit subscribe. And if you have any questions, any comments, or any video requests at all, go ahead and hit me down in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And until then, keto on.